lovelies, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome. Today I have a very exciting video for you guys. Well, it's exciting to me anyway. It is my favorite type of product to buy. I am quite frankly a little addicted. So it's a fragrance haul, you guys. It is a massive fragrance haul. On YouTube I often see like people put in their thumbnails massive fragrance haul and they like show 8 fragrances. That's to me is not massive. Maybe it is for normal people, but that's not a massive fragrance haul. And also guys, stay tuned until the end of this video to find out the giveaway winner. I announced the giveaway in my last video and I said I would announce the winner in exactly a week. It's not exactly a week, you know, just a day late. Stay tuned until the end of the video to find out. I have for you guys about 30 perfumes. Now that's a massive haul. So I'm gonna try to get through this as fast as I can, but I have a lot on here, you guys, and I do want to go through notes and stuff for you as well and give you a little bit of information. I'm probably not gonna dive very deep into it, but still I'm gonna give you like the basic information. When I do individual reviews for these perfumes, like maybe like 5 at a time, I will maybe dive deeper into the details, but for right now I'm just gonna give you the basics. So let's get started. So the first one I'm trying to figure out how to do this. Do I do gourmands first, floral note ones first, or do I just kind of go randomly? Do I do like high-end first? I really don't know. I think I'm just gonna go at it. Just pick one up and just start talking about it. So anyway, so the first one I have here is Ariana Grande's Cloud. So I haven't, well, just wanted to tell you guys something first. I did take the foil, the wrap thing off, but I took them out and tested them on my arms and stuff. But other than that, I haven't really used any of these perfumes, so I just wanted to kind of like unbox with you guys. I have my thumbprints all over this, sorry about that. But anyway, oh yeah, all I did was take the cellophane wrap thingy off, but I haven't really done much. But this is what the box looks like of the Ariana Grande Cloud perfume. One thing, and let me show you. So this is, it's in there like that, and then you like take it out. So I will tell you one thing though. I mean, this is what the packaging looks like. I will tell you one thing. I hate this packaging. I think it's very juvenile, childish, I mean, look at this clunky cloud, this big clunky plastic cloud. Ew, this is such a nice fragrance, classy fragrance. And by the way, the lid doesn't stay on very well. And I was praying that I could take this out, and you can. Now oh, there it is. So I'm just gonna, if you guys buy this perfume and you hate this cloud thing, it's like a rubbery, plasticky thing. It's very kind of chunky and bulky. You can just pull this off and throw this away or whatever you want to do. I just kept this because I wanted to show you guys. But this is how I'm going to keep this perfume from now on. I'm not gonna keep that tacky cloud thing. But yeah, so this is what the bottle looks like without that cloud thing, which I think is so much better without it. Oh my god, guys, this is so good. This fragrance is just has this very heavenly kind of cotton candy, marshmallowy, I would say more like the candy floss kind of smell. And let me spray this before I give you the official notes and stuff. I just wanted to tell you how this so yeah, so what I'm getting is mainly candy floss, and yeah, it's like marshmallow candy floss. And people say that this is a dupe for Maison Francis Kurkdjian Baccarat Rouge 540, but I don't think that, and I do have that fragrance. I have Baccarat Rouge 540. I have it with me. I don't think this is an exact dupe. I think this might be maybe like 50 to 60% type dupe. if you want to call it a dupe. It does have some similarities, like that kind of like burnt sugar kind of thing that Baccarat has. But I really don't think this is a perfect dupe for it, but I can see why people say it though, right? I do. And this is like, to me, this one's sweeter, a little bit more in your face than Baccarat. Baccarat's very like, it projects, but it's very like, the smell is very soft and subtle. It's, I don't know, like the quality of the fragrance, you can tell how it projects still and yet not in your face, you know, kind of. But anyway, this is not a perfect dupe. And let me give you the fragrance notes. So as you know, I'm blind, so I have to wear my glasses. So the main accords in this perfume is sweet, lactonic, coconut, vanilla, nutty. So those are the main accords, and I can really smell the coconut in this too, by the way. It's kind of secondary, but the first thing you smell is that sweet kind of vanilla-y candy floss, you know, accord. The top notes are bergamot, pear. Bergamot, by the way, one of my favorite fragrance notes. Bergamot, pear, and lavender. And the middle notes are coconut, whipped cream, praline, and vanilla orchid. Base notes are woody notes and musk. So that whipped cream vibe, that's where I get that sweet candy floss kind of thing going on. Like I get that. I get the coconut. I can smell the praline a little bit. Vanilla, definitely vanilla orchid. I can smell that. The woody notes and musk, not so much, but I can see how it's in there. It's just the base notes. And this fragrance was created, launched in 2018. I'm gonna do a separate video comparing Baccarat Rouge and Ariana Grande's Cloud and other dupes for Baccarat. So stay tuned for that video. I'm not gonna get into too much detail because I wanna explore it in that video. That's the Ariana Grande Cloud. I don't want to take too long between fragrances, you guys, otherwise I'll be here forever. I have almost 30 to go through. Okay, so that's Ariana Grande's Cloud. Then I want to show you guys 3 at the same time. Next up I have C and almost all of its flankers here. Let's start with the original C. So this is you know what the box looks like, and I'm gonna take it out. So this is C by Giorgio Armani. So this is what the bottle looks like, and this is just, it's a fabulous scent, you guys. I love it. It has that very sort of, you know, the same way Baccarat Rouge is kind of mysterious. It's got the same kind of classy vibes, you know. This has like some spicy vibes to it, spicy accord in here, and it has a very interesting note that I don't have in I don't think any of my perfumes. It is ambroxan. So ambroxan is supposed to be like it's synthetic, but it is supposed to be like a synthetic version of this certain musk type thing, not musk, this certain note, fragrance note, oil that you got from like a whale or something. I mean, obviously we don't want to be harming whales, so that's why it's a synthetic note in here, but it's called ambroxan, and that really, you can really smell that in here, and that's what that mysterious part about this fragrance is that I'm getting. So the main accords are woody, vanilla, aromatic, soft, spicy, see, like I told you, fruity, yes, it's a little fruity, and green. I don't get the green so much, maybe like a very slight little bit, but this fragrance was created in 2013. So the top notes of this is cassis, middle notes are freesia and may rose, base notes are vanilla, patchouli, ambroxan, and woody notes. I'm getting the ambroxan, I'm getting the little bit of the may rose, I'm getting the, you know, the green notes from freesia a little bit, and patchouli, it's not front and center. I mean, yeah, it's in the base note. So yeah, just so you know, I got the biggest size, 3.4 fluid ounces, 100 ml bottles, all 3 C perfumes I have here that I got, but this is one of my favorites, you guys. It smells really good. It's very unique, and my only hope is that it lasts, because on my skin, unless I spray perfumes on my clothes as well, they don't really last very long. My skin kind of eats fragrance just the way my face eats my blush and stuff. So something about my skin, it's very absorbing. Okay, so the next flanker I have here is C Fiori. This is really pretty, you guys. So this is what the box looks like, same as all the other C perfumes. So here we go. I'm gonna take it out, and it is such a gorgeous powder pink bottle. It smells really very heavenly, kind of. It's very floral, you know. I think that's Fiori means, if I'm not mistaken, in Italian. I don't know. This is one of the better of the flankers of C. Oh yeah, I love this perfume, you guys. This is again 3.4 fluid ounces, 100 ml. Main accords of this C Fiori is vanilla, citrus, woody, floral, fruity, rose. I get the rose very much. I think it's a very beautiful kind of like powdery kind of rose in there. Top notes are blackcurrant, green, mandarin. Heart notes are neroli, patchouli, oak moss, rose. Base notes are vanilla and white musk. So I will say, first of all, what I smell is neroli and rose, I think mostly. And then I do get the, you know, a little bit of the blackcurrant, then the mandarin, green mandarin. It mixed together, it creates this gorgeous kind of a rose. It's hard to describe, really. It's gorgeous. And there's that white musk in the, you know, I can smell that on the base of it. It's just gorgeous. This was created in 2019. So again, if you guys want me to, I can do like one video of C and all C flankers, and then I can talk about the sillage, projection, longevity, and all that stuff in that video. I'm not going to address them today because I really can't attest to any of those yet, because I haven't really used these perfumes yet. I want to give you my personal experience, but let me know down below in the comments if you guys want me to review any of these fragrances that I'm showing you today. Do like a dedicated review of it with all the information about longevity, projection, sillage, and all that. I would say this is one of my favorite C flankers. Again, I got the 3.4 fluid ounces. I gotta tell you guys, I'm collecting all C ones. I have 4 of them now, the C and 3 flankers, and I'm thinking about getting like the other one. I think it's Absolute, C Absolute, something like that. There's one other I wanna try and get that, I think. So yeah, love it. I have next C Eau de Parfum Intense. By the way, all of them were Eau de Parfum, like the Ariana Grande Cloud was Eau de Parfum, and then the C and the C Fiori, and this is all Eau de Parfum. So I tend to go for EDP, and very rarely will I get the Eau de Toilette, because I don't know, very rarely is the Eau de Toilette better than Eau de Parfum, you know. So anyways, I love this one the most, you guys. I smelled this and I was in heaven immediately. In fact, actually, I sprayed it on my wrists and I went for a walk with my family, and my husband's like, oh my god, I can still smell you. It is, you know, amazing. The smell is amazing. And it was projecting like crazy, and it lasted that all day. That just from me testing it on my wrists, it lasted all day long, and I could still smell me at night. And then I took a shower and I could still smell it. I mean, that's how strong this perfume is on my skin. This is, again, this one reminds me of a very, how can I say? This is like for a very stylish woman, a very kind of no-nonsense stylish woman, you know, who knows her style and is not gonna take any, you know, shite from anybody. So that's kind of what I imagine, very stylish, independent woman when I smell this perfume. This is amazing. I love the bottle, like the black. So the main accords of this are fruity, woody, floral, soft, spicy, aromatic. And the notes, so this was launched in 2013, and apparently, yeah, that's how early it was launched, and I just discovered it. I'm actually not kidding you guys. I just looked this up on Fragrantica, and I just got done telling you guys that I imagine a very independent, confident woman when I smell this perfume, and this is what Fragrantica says. The new version is designed for a strong and passionate woman who is brave and not afraid to take risks. Such woman is conceived as very charismatic, confident, independent, and sophisticated. That is exactly what this perfume smells like. And I'm not even making this up. I only just now looked it up. This is actually denser than, richer than the original, very like thick, which is why this lasts forever and projects like crazy. This opens with accords of cassis and blackcurrant. There are also fresh notes of mandarin, bergamot with a silky touch of freesia. The heart notes include May Rose, Neroli, Absolute, with additional accords of Davana and Osmanthus. Oh, by the way, I can smell the Osmanthus in this. And it also has patchouli, vanilla, ambroxan, and woody notes. Wow. This is kind of like the C original on a whole elevated level. I mean, they smell like very different, two different perfumes, but it has ambroxan like the C has. But this one, I gotta say, it's much elevated, and it's kind of like C on steroids, you know what I mean? So that's what this smells like. This has become, I would say, I might make this my signature perfume, you guys, and this has become one of my treasured ride or die fragrances. So this is really up top for me. So again, I have the 3.4 fluid ounce bottle, and okay, by the way, so this is what I hauled, but I did already have C Passione or C Passion. This one I already had. I have actually the 1.7 fluid ounce bottle of this. I just had this way before the other ones. So I'm not doing, let me just tell you guys now. This one smells like really more fresh and soft. I'm not gonna go through the accords and everything because this is not part of the haul, but I do have it as well. And the only one I think of the C flankers that I'm missing is the Absolute, I believe. So if I get that, I think my collection of C perfumes should be complete. So next up we have Escada Bella Rosa. So this one is something that I wanted to, it's a beautiful box actually. Do you guys see the embossed design on it? But anyways, I've been wanting to get this fragrance for a while now. So this is what the bottle looks like. It is such a gorgeous bottle, you guys. I mean, I really, really love the bottle. This one actually, let's see. This one actually has, surprisingly, I'm getting green notes in this. This is supposed to be like a rose fragrance, but I'm getting like a lot of green kind of notes in this. And some people say that this is like a dupe or similar to Delana by Parfums de Marly, but no, I have Delana, but no, this, I mean, I can see why people think it's in the same family maybe, but definitely not a dupe. It was launched in 2019, so it's very new. The nose behind this fragrance is Harry Fremont. Top notes are pink pepper, freesia, mandarin orange. Middle notes are pink rose, jasmine, and orris. Base notes are patchouli, sandalwood, and amber. I gotta say, I'm not getting the sandalwood at all, and I'm not getting amber. Those are two notes that I'm not even smelling in here. I can get a little bit of jasmine, and also no pitch. I don't get the patchouli either. So I'm getting the freesia. I'm getting the pink pepper very much in the opening. I get pink rose in the middle, jasmine, orris, yes. But I am not getting the base notes very much. Actually, all three base notes that are patchouli, sandalwood, and amber, I'm not really getting them. So yeah. I like the fragrance. I'm yet to find out if I'm just praying that it lasts long. Feels like something that may not last very long. Again, don't quote me on this. I had to actually wear it and see how long it lasts. So next one I have actually Delana by Parfums de Marly. I have been wanting to get this fragrance for a long time, you guys. This fragrance costs like $240. I don't know. I will link them all down below for you guys. This is a beautiful bottle. I gotta say, I just in love with the bottle. This is one of the prettiest bottles that I own. For the price that this fragrance charges you, the box packaging could be a little bit more luxe. You know what I mean? I mean, this is kind of basic. I will show you some other ones now that I got from like more Oriental, Middle Eastern fragrances I have actually that are packaged more luxuriously than this, that are much less expensive. Anyway, this is a very unique, beautiful fragrance, you guys. I gotta say, it is just, it's not like any other. It has a rhubarb note in here that kind of gives you that kind of sour note to it. Floral fragrance, and it was launched in 2017. Top notes are bergamot. I get that. Rhubarb, absolutely. Lychee, yes. Nutmeg. Middle notes are Turkish rose. Absolutely get the Turkish note. Peony, I can smell that. Petalia, vanilla and musk. I do get the vanilla too, a little bit. On the base notes are cashmere, Haitian vetiver, cedar, and incense. Yeah, there's a slight bit of incense in here too. This is a very complex and gorgeous fragrance, but I gotta say, you know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of rose essence, you know, like the essence that you put in cake and stuff. So there's like a little hint of that rose essence kind of smell to this, which reminds me of this drink called Faluda. Those of you who knows what Faluda is, it smells a little bit like that. But you know what, not exactly though. That's kind of what comes to my mind when I smell this. It's a very, very unique fragrance, and from what I hear, it has great projection and longevity, but again, I'm yet to find out. Don't quote me on that. I had to test it myself. Since my skin eats fragrances, this may not last very long on my skin. I will have to find out. Again, let me know down below in the comment section, you guys, if you want to see a dedicated review of the Parfums de Marly Delana or any other fragrance that I am showing you guys today. So next up, I have a very special one. This is Dior Addict. I can honestly tell you guys, let me take it out first. So this is what it looks like. I got the biggest bottle. I'm crazy. This is what the bottle looks like. It's really gorgeous. I don't know if you guys can see. It's like, I don't know. No, it's not capturing it. Like the beautiful blue, like the light shines through here. It is a gorgeous blue bottle. And it's kind of shaped like the Dior lipsticks, but it is a very like balsamic fragrance. It's one of the accords in here. It is floral, it's aromatic, and it is got a little vanilla. So it has balsamic accords, white floral accords, vanilla, and sweet accords. So it smells quite unique. Oh, you guys, this one is like, it's a very, other than the word unique, I'm trying to think of a word to describe it. It's, I heard someone say that it smells mature. I do not agree with that. It just smells different, and it is very sophisticated. The top notes are mandarin leaves and mulberry flowers. The heart notes are night queen flower, Bulgarian rose, which I smell, and orange flower. In the base, it has bourbon vanilla, which I can smell that, sandalwood, and tonka bean. I do smell the tonka bean, but not much of the sandalwood, but I can see how sandalwood's in there complementing tonka bean. So yeah, I mean, it is a very, very unique fragrance that has a very unique smell. At first, when I sprayed it on me, when this arrived, I was like, oh wow, this is strong and different, and I didn't know how to feel about it, but the more I smelled it, the more I fell in love with it. It's one of a kind type of fragrance, you guys. I will dive deeper into the notes and accords and longevity, sillage, and all that stuff after having used this for a while. If you guys want to see that, let me know in the comments below. Next, I have Prada La Femme Intense. So this is the intense version of Prada La Femme. And this is the Eau de Parfum version, the intense version. Unfortunately, I didn't realize I got the small size. So apparently I only got the 1.2 fluid ounces. That is 35 ml. I wanted to get the big size. No, I do remember I might have done it intentionally because I wanted to get this is the Intense or the intense version. I wanted to get the original in the full size, and I wanted to have the intense in the small size. Oh God, you guys, this fragrance is one of my most loved and unique fragrances in my collection. This one has one note that makes this perfume the bomb. Beautiful. This has frangipani. So that is a flower. I'll try to insert a picture up here. It is a tropical flower, beautiful white floral. It has a little yellow in the middle. Just has this gorgeous smell. I gotta say, like, the actual note in here doesn't smell exactly like the natural, you know, actual flower, but I love the note. I love anything that has frangipani. It came on the market in like mid 2016, and a year later the intense version of the Eau de Parfum, the Intense, was announced. So the main accords are white florals, duh, and woody, you know, floral, yellow floral. So top note is frangipani, obviously. Middle notes has jasmine, sambac, tuberose, orange blossom. And base notes are patchouli, vetiver, vanilla, and iris. So yeah, I mean, iris is one of my favorite notes, and then I can see how jasmine, sambac, iris, and like frangipani would create this gorgeous scent. I just love this thing, you guys. I mean, this is again one of my favorite ones. So I mentioned that Intense, C Intense was one of my top perfumes, and this is another one of my top perfumes in my collection that I just love and ride or die. So next we have Dolce & Gabbana, the only one, Eau de Parfum Intense. So this is the intense version of the Dolce & Gabbana, the only one, Eau de Parfum. So I have that as well. It is so gorgeous. I love when the bottles are like classy like this and like really heavy and like porcelain kind of packaging. This one is a mind blower, you guys. This one is, I mean, I know I said that about a few fragrances here, but that's the only kind of fragrances I do buy. I buy one of a kind type of like mind blowers and like very unique perfumes. I tend to anyway. I do get some mainstream ones too, but this one has the weirdest thing, you guys. I'm not gonna even look it up on Fragrantica. I haven't even looked up the notes yet, but I tell you one thing. When this arrived, I sprayed it on my wrists, and it stayed on my skin forever. I sprayed it, arrived in the morning, I sprayed it on my wrist to test it, and I thought it was very like intoxicating, kind of unique, dark, smoky scent. And I was sitting on the couch, like after taking a shower, I could still smell it in the nighttime. Like it was like 11, 12 o'clock at night. The one thing I was smelling was this like smoke kind of note in there. Like smells like a, you know, when you're in a nightclub, you can like smell the perfumes, and at the same time like the, you know, like the fogger, you know, like they put fog in the fog machine or whatever, you know, that smell, like there's like a sweet kind of like, not like smoke, you know, from a fire, but like the fogger kind of like smoky scent. This has like that. It's kind of like a cigar house kind of smell. It is something else, you guys. I mean, a very strong, confident woman can pull this off. It is a very gorgeous scent that is nothing like any other. You will definitely be the only one who smells like this. Like, this is like the only one, the Intense version anyway. Femininity finds new intensity in the Only One Eau de Parfum Intense, the latest edition of the Only One line from Dolce & Gabbana Beauty. While the Only One Eau de Parfum celebrated the head-turning glamour and draws admiration from all, the Only One 2 Eau de Parfum captured the power of desire. The Only One Eau de Parfum Intense now celebrates the most enchanting and fascinating qualities of the only one woman. The absolute essence of the mesmerizing allure and irresistible sensuality. This hypnotic fragrance, hypnotic is the word, is bewitching, yes it is, beguiling and utterly addictive. Sure, I can agree with that. The Only One Eau de Parfum Intense builds on the Floriental, so it's a floral oriental legacy of the Only One line with a captivating new scent. Like the woman it represents, the fragrance is an intricate combination of intense and solar sensuality, alluringly feminine and irresistibly seductive. Its signature lies in the surprising combination of dazzling gold orange blossom contrasted with hypnotizing black vanilla. Black vanilla, ooh. Is that what I'm smelling? Kind of smoky in here? Top notes of sparkling Italian mandarin, crisp green apple accord, and golden neroli scents illuminate the radiant floral heart of the fragrance. Notes of dazzling gold orange blossom mingle with the heady sensuality of Jasmine Absolute, are softly enveloped by creamy, lush coconut essence, which lends a warm and sunny aura to the scent. Smooth, sweet notes of dark vanilla in the base amplify the addictive quality, underpinned by grounding cedar and cashmere wood. So there's woody notes in here as well. So the accords here are white floral, vanilla, woody, citrus, coconut, and sweet. I have to say, you guys, like, I know that it says sweet and all that stuff, and yes, I do agree with it, but this is dark and mysterious in the same way that is Dior Addict and C Intense, but this one is like another level up in the mysterious kind of like dark alluring quality of it. I really think it must be the dark vanilla that gives off that kind of smoky vibe. But seriously, I felt like I was in like a hookah bar or cigar lounge. At one point, you know, this was giving off like on the dry down. So it was in the dry down. When you first spray it, and in the opening, you can smell the white florals, the vanilla, you know, like coconut and sweets, you know, accords in there. But all of a sudden on the dry down, you start to smell like that black vanilla and everything. So I think that's what's giving off that smoky scent. This is, I would say, something you would wear nighttime only. This is not a daytime perfume. So next up, I have Jean-Paul Gaultier Labelle. So this is what the tin looks like. They all come in these like tins, you know. I took it out of the packaging and now it's like in this tin. So then when you open it up, you have this in here. And I wanted the big size, you guys, but they only had, bought this on fragrance.net and they only had this smaller size. And I love the little kind of necklace detail here. This is the perfume I'm wearing today, you guys. This one is just very, very feminine. Very beautiful, like a, you know, beautiful, sexy, pretty woman would wear this perfume. This is a very sweet perfume. Very gourmand sweet. So this is a vanilla sweet scent, you guys. This is an oriental vanilla fragrance. There's a gourmandish quality to this because of the vanilla, strong vanilla in here. The main accords on this is vanilla, fruity, sweet, woody, aquatic, balsamic. I get the vanilla the most, the fruitiness, yes, sweet, absolutely. But the aquatic, no, not exactly. And then balsamic, sure, absolutely. There's a slight woodiness to it. Very light, very unnoticeably. The top notes is pear. Well, the pear, I can really smell the pear and the vanilla. Middle note is vetiver, base note is vanilla. So I get the pear and vanilla the most in this fragrance, you guys. I just freaking love the way this smells. It's one of my top ones. So this is right up there with the C Intense, Prada, Femme, and yeah, so this is right up there. Okay, next up we have the Viktor Rolf Bonbon Eau de Parfum Intense. I also have the Eau de Parfum. This is the intense version of the Bonbon. I love the original Bonbon. I have it. I love it just so much. One of my top fragrances, actually. This was one of my, before I even started my fragrance journey, I used to love this, the regular version of this, the Eau de Parfum. This is the Intense. I tell you, this is the intense version. I tell you, this is like just as delicious. This is even more delicious than the Bonbon, if it's possible. I love this freaking perfume. By the way, this is so darn expensive though. I love the bottle. I think it's just really beautiful and very cute and feminine. It's like one of the perfumes I like to display on my vanity. Yeah, this one is so sweet. So very feminine, so sweet. So this is actually called the Bonbon Couture by Viktor Rolf. This is actually an oriental vanilla, but it's like a gourmand perfume. It has vanilla and caramel in it, for example. So the main accords are white, floral, caramel, vanilla, balsamic, woody, and sweet. So yeah, I just love this thing, you guys. It's like one of my top ones. This was launched in 2014. So the haute couture reinterpretation of the original fragrance is more intensive, luxurious, and stronger version of the original, with more prominent notes of caramel. So it's a little bit more gourmand than the original, I think. This is a sensual oriental gourmand, and it begins with like notes of mandarin, neroli oil, and peach. It has a creamy heart that includes like white flowers like orange blossom, sambac, jasmine, and it's sweetened by a potent caramel note. And the base is like woody accords, has woody sandalwood accords, patchouli, with vanilla and blonde tobacco. I gotta tell you something. Any perfume that has sandalwood and jasmine in it, I'm gonna love. I'm gonna immediately love anything that has sandalwood in it and vanilla and jasmine, those accords in it. So love this thing. I hope it's as long lasting as the original, and I'm pretty sure it is because it's supposed to be a more intense version of it. It doesn't smell exactly like the original. It's very close though, but there's a very prominent gourmand note to this. Next up I have Olympia by Paco Rabanne. So this is something I just bought because of YouTube. Essentially, several people, YouTubers, were talking about this and calling this like a salty vanilla fragrance, and I wanted to find out exactly how salty and how vanilla it is, and it sure is. Those two things, salty vanilla. I don't know how else to describe this fragrance. This is just, you know, this is a very pretty, gorgeous scent. I would say this is great for like summertime, for the beach, for, you know, when you're on vacation, like breezy places, you know, like it has that gorgeous sort of like, it smells like the beach, you know, like very close to it, has like that salty accord in it. Absolutely. It's very, very like a very soft kind of fragrance. So this was launched in 2015 under the mythical name of Olympia. Would it be my like signature fragrance? Probably not. I tend to gravitate more towards those kind of si intense, kind of like intense, projecting, confident woman kind of fragrances. That's kind of like my signature thing. But this is a very light, airy, breezy fragrance that is perfect. There's an occasion for this type of fragrance. When I'm on vacation with my family, you know, on the beach, during summertime, springtime, when I'm out and about doing things. I think this is really a nice, fresh fragrance. A nice, salty vanilla, unlike any other, you know. I don't know of any other salty fragrance right now that I can recall as salty and as salty vanilla as this is. Great one for a vacation. This is the next perfume, Narciso Rodriguez for her. So there's also Narciso Rodriguez for her eau de parfum. This one, I'm not sure how to feel about this, you guys. This one is like, you know, when this arrived, I sprayed it on myself and I wasn't exactly sure how to feel about it. It's beautiful. It's a little bit like kind of powderiness to it. This is my first Narciso Rodriguez fragrance. By the way, I'm going to order the Narciso Rodriguez Rouge and the Poudre, I think, version. A few others from Narciso Rodriguez I'm going to order. I have a feeling I'm going to like the Rouge the best from the description. But anyway, so the main accords in this fragrance are musky, powdery. Like I said, it's definitely powdery. White floral, woody, and fruity notes, accords. This is created for the modern and free woman who is aware of her sexuality. And this fragrance has openly sexual character. Okay. Unusual, lustful composition is created with the sensual musk in its center, surrounded by orange, osmanthus, and amber. I can smell the osmanthus. The base has vanilla, amber, and vetiver. So this was launched in 2004, and it was launched as an eau de toilette. And then 2006, the eau de parfum was created, which is the pink bottle. Apparently the EDP has the rose note in the top, which I probably would have preferred. But I'm not saying this is a bad, I love it actually. I do like this fragrance. I'm starting to really warm up to it as I smell it even more. But I can tell you I probably would like the eau de parfum better. And then I have a feeling in terms of Narciso Rodriguez as a whole, I probably would like the Rouge one the most. I just got a feeling I have. So yeah, now for the giveaway winner. So I picked a winner, Shauna Deal. Congratulations, Shauna. You're going to receive the Charlotte Tilbury Glowgasm palette in Lightgasm. You were the first one to comment, and you are following me on Instagram. You commented, liked the video and all that. So thank you for being a loyal subscriber. Congratulations. I will send you the palette as soon as possible, and you will receive it very soon. And thank you for watching. Since I might have to cut this video into several parts and do it in maybe 2 or 3 parts. Hopefully this was helpful to you in deciding what you want, or you know, you were thinking of buying one of these fragrances and didn't know what you thought of it. Like I said, I would love to do dedicated fragrance reviews of any of these fragrances you guys saw today, and I have more that I've of course collected over the years upstairs. If there's any fragrance you guys want me to review, just please let me know down in the comments section. I am a fragrance addict, you guys. It is a problem. Yeah, so I've become a fragrance connoisseur. Let me know if you guys are as big of addicts as I am and you enjoy them as much as I do. And if there's any fragrance you guys want me to review, please let me know in the comments below. I will see you guys in my next video.